So, you want to be a marketing leader, right? You're probably thinking about viral campaigns, killer slogans, social media. But what if I told you your real secret weapon is something else entirely? Today, we're going behind the scenes into the powerful, hidden engine that makes great brands tick: operations strategy. Let's get into it.
Okay, first up, just humor me for a second. I want you to picture the last time you walked into a Starbucks. Go on, really think about it. What hits you? That specific smell of coffee, right? The music that's playing? Maybe even the way the barista calls out your name?
You know, that whole vibe, that's not some happy accident. Howard Schultz, the guy who built the Starbucks empire, said it himself. He knew from day one they weren't just in the coffee business. They were in the experience business, creating that perfect, comfortable spot for you to hang out.
So that leads to the big question, doesn't it? Is that feeling you get just a coincidence? Or is every single little detail, from the lighting to the barista's training, part of a massive, brilliantly designed plan?
Oh, it is absolutely a plan. And the engine room that powers that entire experience, the machine that turns a marketing promise into something you can actually feel and taste, that is operations strategy. It's the secret sauce.
So how did companies even start building an engine like that? Well, for a long time, business leaders have basically been split into two big camps, debating two totally different ways to get ahead of the competition.
And here they are. On one side, you've got the outside-in view. This approach is all about looking at the world around you, scouting the industry, analyzing your rivals, and trying to find the perfect, most profitable spot to plant your flag. But then, you've got the inside-out view. This one says, hang on a second, forget the competition. Let's look in the mirror. What are we amazing at? What's our unique strength?
All right, let's dig into that first one, the outside-in method. This is all about being a master strategist. You know, analyzing the battlefield before you even think about making a move, finding that perfect high ground you can defend.
The go-to tool for this kind of thinking is Porter's 5 forces. Think of it like a 360-degree radar for your business. It makes you ask the tough questions, like how easy is it for some new startup to jump into your space? How much can your suppliers squeeze you on price? On the flip side, how much power do your customers have to drive your prices down? Could another product make yours totally irrelevant? And of course, how brutal is the fight with your current rivals? Answering all that helps you find a spot where you can actually survive and thrive.
So once you've done all that homework, the outside-in playbook really gives you two main moves. You can go for cost leadership. Think Walmart. Their whole game is being the cheapest option, period. Or you can go for differentiation. Think Apple. They create something so unique, so special, that people will happily pay way more for it.
But what if winning isn't just about where you stand on the battlefield, but what you're actually made of? Let's flip the coin and look at this inside-out idea. It's about building an advantage that's way harder for anyone to copy. This whole approach is built on two simple but powerful ideas. First, you've got resources. A resource is just something your company has. It can be something you can literally touch, like a factory or a patent, or it can be something intangible, like the incredible brand recognition of a company like Disney. It's basically everything you've got in your toolbox.
Now, this next part is absolutely crucial. A resource is what you have, but a capability is what you can do with it. It's the skill, the process, the secret recipe for using your stuff. Think about it. Anyone can go out and buy flour and eggs. Those are resources. But very few people have the capability to be a world-class chef. The ingredients are the resources, the cooking skill is the capability.
And this is where the real power is. McDonald's true competitive edge isn't just its fryers, it's the unbelievable capability to make a Big Mac taste exactly the same whether you're in Miami or Mumbai. For the Ritz-Carlton, it's their incredible system for delivering jaw-dropping customer service. And Toyota's legendary capability for continuous improvement is a business school legend. These are things that rivals just can't copy overnight.
Okay, so which is it? Outside in or inside out? Should you focus on the market or on your own strengths? Well, here's the secret. The truly great companies, they don't choose. They build an integrated machine that does both at the same time.
And boom, here it is. This is the big aha moment. This diagram shows how it all has to connect. Your external position, that's your promise to the world, has to be directly supported by your internal capabilities, what you can actually pull off. And the bridge that connects those two worlds? That's your strategies for things like marketing and, yes, operations.
Let's circle all the way back to Starbucks. Their marketing promises you a premium, differentiated experience. A third place that's not work and not home. That's their external position. So how do they deliver on that promise? Through their internal capabilities, their intense barista training, their coffee master program, the meticulous way they design every single store. Their operations are custom built to bring that marketing promise to life.
So the big question is, what does this all mean for you as a future marketer? Well, let me tell you, understanding this connection between the promise and the delivery, it's not just some boring theory. It's a legit superpower.
Here's how you're going to use it. First, you'll craft marketing campaigns that are actually believable because you'll know what the company can really do. No more empty promises. Second, you'll be able to spot your company's true advantages. You'll look right past the catchy slogans and see the deep internal skills that your competitors can't just buy. And finally, you'll drive real, meaningful innovation. You'll work with the operations team to dream up new things that aren't just cool ideas, but things you can actually build and defend.
So now you've had a peek inside the engine room, behind the shiny exterior. Think about the brands you use every single day. Think about Amazon's mind-blowing logistics, or how Zara gets clothes from design to store in weeks. Now that you can see the engine, what other companies will you never, ever look at the same way again?